So my wife called me and asked me, "Have you seen the cover of the New Yorker?" And I was like, "No, I haven't seen the cover of the New Yorker." I Google it. This is the cover of the New Yorker. It's a black woman and another woman of color taking care of white children. And the black mother is showing another caretaker a picture of her son, like being proud that she's putting her son through school. That cover photo gives you a glimpse into the reality of America. And that's the reality I see when I walk down the streets in downtown Chicago and I see black women and women of color taking care of white children. Two things come to mind for me. One is that this is still us. There's a long historical practice of black women sacrificing their own time and their own body, back in the day, their own breast milk, to take care of and rear white children. And this cover also reminds me of Marc Lamont Hill's sermon that he gave at Saint Sabina Church.
America has always known who you are. America has understood what you're capable of, and they will make you think you ain't nothing. At the same time that they exploit your gifts, they'll tell you lazy and make you a slave. They'll tell you dirty and have you clean their house. They'll tell you uncivilized, and we raise their children. They know who you are.
What does it say about our society that this is a cover of the New Yorker in 2024? I think about what are the impacts of black women having to sacrifice time with their own children to raise white children, how it impacts those relationships and those bonds. The TV show Atlanta does commentary about this in season 3, episode 7. And the episode is about a white boy whose Trinidadian caretaker passes away, and the family is realizing how much he was impacted by her.
Hi, we're looking for Sylvia Hosanna's funeral. Is this it? Really nice to meet you. Our condolences.
Thank you so much.
She was so much a part of our son's life.
Yeah. Cockroach.
Richard, stop it.
Cockroach has no place at our party.
And I bet you know what that means. You must be Sebastian. And as Mommy used to say, it's better belly bust than good food waste.
And at the funeral of the caretaker's daughter is upset that her mother wasn't more involved in her life. I think about white children in environments like that who only ever see black people in roles of servitude. Because it really seems in America that black people are either a threat or a servant. We want so desperately to move on from the history of racialization in this country. We want to move on from it without doing the work of processing how we got here and why we are still here. Let me know what you thought about the cover in the comments. Love and liberation to you all. And as always, like and follow for more content.